The temperatures are warming up outside. Pretty soon the ground's going to start melting. The next couple of months, it's going to be pretty wet, muddy. But when you're outside, you're going to need the right kind of boots. What I look for is a waterproof boot. Some people say when you're hiking, get a boot that's breathable because then when it gets wet, it'll dry out quickly. Waterproof boots can take a long time to dry out when they get wet inside. In the springtime, that's really not applicable. If your boots are wet and it's cold in the transitional period between winter and spring, you're gonna have some cold feet, and you can be dealing with frostbite, hypothermia, stuff like that. So you really need a waterproof boot. You're looking for gore-tex or event. With the mud, you're gonna need some pretty serious tread on the bottom of your boot to displace that mud, give you some sure footing. So that's one thing you want to look for. We have a single membrane between the boot body and the tongue of the shoe. That way there's no way that water can get in anywhere between the sole or here. So you would have to go into water above the top of the ankle before water could actually get into your boot, which is good. One thing that can quickly deteriorate the life of a waterproof membrane in a boot is grit and gravel and dirt, so you want to make sure that you take out the insole here and brush out any debris that might be in your boot when you're done hiking. Brush it all out. Make sure you let them dry out. Waterproof membranes work both ways. They can keep the water from getting in, and they also do a great job of keeping water from getting out of the boot. Waterproof membranes work by allowing evaporated water, sweat, to escape out and liquid water to not be able to penetrate. So if you have condensed sweat in the bottom of your boot and your boot is wet, or if you got water that came over and into the top of the boot, you're going to have to dry that out or it's not going to come out for a long time. So those are some things to keep in mind when you're out hiking. During the springtime, like I said, temperatures are warming up. You might want to invest in a good pair